They treated you like trash. They never thought that you would become someone else's treasure. Some people think that their own dog will be loyal to them no matter what. Which brings me to a story that I heard many years ago. It's not my story, but this is a story that I heard many years ago. And I'm going to condense this story. Once upon a time, there was this man. Every time he came home and opened the door, his faithful dog heard the door open and ran to his master with his tail wagging, kept wagging his tail, right? Wagging, and jumped up on the man. So this one particular day, the man came home, the dog heard the door open, and he ran to his master with his tail wagging and jumped up on the man. This time, he pushed the dog. And he called the dog back, and the dog was kind of hesitant, but the dog came anyway. So this kept on going on for days and days and days. So one day the man came home, the dog heard the door open, the dog would not come up to the man. So the man called the dog would not respond. So what the man did, he came over and the dog started growling at him. And when he reached out to the dog bit him. So even a dog have a tolerance level when you are doing him or her wrong. Now, you are not a dog. You are better than a dog. However, that man or woman thought that your world revolves around his or her world, and that you will always be there to be mistreated and disrespected. That person discarded, or to say it differently, dumped you to go be in a relationship with someone else. They thought that that particular man or woman is and was better than you. So due to your emotional attachment, you allowed that man or woman possibly to come in and out of your life because you were thinking that maybe, just maybe, we can go back to those beautiful moments in time. But it never happened. So one day, a light bulb came on in your head. And when that light bulb came on in your head, your mind said this mess stops and ends today. You took the keys back to your heart, and your heart say, this type of love does not live here any longer. As time went by, that man or woman with that narcissist type of behavior started noticing the shift in your pattern and behavior. They especially noticed this when you start blocking them and you went totally no contact. You went into the no contact mode. They couldn't believe that you, yes, you, blocked and went no contact on him or her. Now they discovered that they had no power over you any longer. Now they are watching on the sideline, on the outside looking in, and they notice that God is elevating you with the right man or woman that God brought into your life. Because you went after God's desire, right? And his will. So what God do? He repaid you with the desires of your heart. You want to be in a good relationship. So they noticed the elevation and they noticed the happiness. They noticed that big smile on your face by that good man or woman that God brought into your life. And guess what? Now, when they see the elevation and your happiness, they want to be a part of it. So now they're looking at that person that's right beside them out of the left side of their eyes with a frown out over their face. They did not have to say a word. And they're thinking, I left that man or that woman, which is you, for this zero that is sitting right next to me. Now they discover that the grass is not greener on the other side. That's what they learned. More than that, it may be weeks, months, or years. And they're going to try to reach out to you. I guarantee you, because they're going to witness the elevation. They're going to try to reach out to you. And if possible, they're going to try to test you to see can they reunite with you or to manipulate you more. They want to see do they still have that control factor. And if they are able to reach you, politely say this to these individuals, this man or woman. And you don't have to be nasty. Keep this in mind. You don't have to be nasty. You say something like this: I wish you the best in your endeavors. Then, this powerful move, you walk away in silence, which is a classy move. Your silence, your walking away in silence will speak volumes. The impression that you leave in that man or woman's mind that left you for someone else, that zero, this person will say, I must admit, he or she always had class. While your mind is saying, checkmate. As it is written in the book of Isaiah chapter 14, in this verse 27, for the Lord Almighty has purpose, and who can dwarf him? His hand is stretched out, and who can turn it back? Listen, my friends, when God decides to bless you, no one, and I mean no one, or for some of you, nobody can stop him from the blessing that he has for you in the elevation if you're doing things according to his will. Remember, that man or woman, they treated you like trash, but they never thought that you would become someone else's treasure. Remember this, believe this, say la vie, and amen.